If your audience loves you, tells you how inspiring you are, but you're still not seeing sales, you might have accidentally friend zoned them. How many people have seen this? They're liking your content, they're in your DMs, they're saying, oh my gosh, I love how you blah, blah, blah. But when it comes to committing to an offer, when it comes to committing to pulling out a credit card, it's not happening. So we're going to talk about that today because we want to get you out of the friend zone and into the authority zone, okay? So today I'm going to show you exactly how to move your audience from just cheering you on and going, yay, girlfriend, right? To actually investing and working with you. This is what we want. This is what we all want. And I've helped women with low sales turn everything around by changing how they showed up without posting more or lowering their prices. That's not what we're here for. We're not here to lower our prices. We're not here to live on social media, okay? So by the end of this video, you're going to know the 3 authority shifts that turn fans into what I like to call raving fans. And the next step from raving fans is a paying client. So I used to create content that was so-so content. I used to create content that I wanted to be like. I used to create content where it got me instant gratification, meaning they liked, they commented, they shared, right? I wanted to be the most likable person in the room, but that does not get you hired, right? It doesn't get you hired. And so we want to stop that if that's what you're doing. People saw me as relatable, but not as the authority that they wanted to invest in. And I don't want this happening to you, okay? So once I learned to position myself as a trusted advisor instead of free advice machine, because I could give you the free advice, my audience started seeing me as the obvious choice to hire. If you want to work on this specifically in your own business, make sure you reach out to me and check out the link because we can schedule a call and see what the right move is for you. Okay, first of all, friend zone versus authority. When you are friend zoning someone, you are not getting that trust. You are not being seen as the authority, as the expert in what you do, which is what equals someone ready to buy from you. Being liked is great and it's nice. It doesn't technically activate people, but we want to activate our audience to move. Maybe you've gotten them to the point where you're activating them to like or comment on a post, or you're getting them activated to reach out to you in the DMs and say how amazing you are. But we want to get them activated to know that really working with us on a deeper level is what's going to help them see the results. Okay. So the first thing we want to do is we want to go from being the conversational buddy to the trusted advisor. How do we do this? Stop chatting with your audience. You're here to guide them. You're here to teach them. You're here to show them the path, right? This also means don't just share quote after quote with your audience and motivate them. I remember I went on this phase, all I shared were quotes, and somebody reached out to me and said, these are I love how much you motivate us, but are they really working for you? No, they were not. A good quote every now and then is fantastic, but it is not an activator that moves people. It makes them think, oh, that was really cool. Maybe it makes their minute better, but it's not activating them to work with you, right? And then we want to take language that we're using and reframe it into more authoritative language, meaning, I think you should do this, okay? Very passive, versus I know from my clients' results that this is the path that works. Very different. I think you should do this. Or I know from past clients' results, this is the path that works. I think versus I know. I feel versus I know. Those words get to be shifted in your language, okay? The next thing is that we want to go from generic tips to strategic insight, meaning friends are going to give advice, right? Experts give frameworks, processes, and outcomes. Experts are known for something, not a Jill of all trades. And let me be for real, you may know a lot of ish and you may be a Jill of all trades, but we need to keep it simple because the more we talk about things, the more confused our audience is going to get, right? Sharing your clients' results, the exact things that you told them to do. Show your authority and the proof that your process works, okay? And then we want to go from always being available to selective and intentional, meaning constant free access is going to devalue your expertise. Position your boundaries, position your offers so clearly that people know exactly how to work with you. Where are you giving too much and not inviting to the next paid way to work with you more? Again, We want to serve, we want to support, but if we're not inviting them to the next thing from that free service and support, then we're doing it all wrong. Okay? So when you can stop friend zoning your audience, you'll notice a shift. And instead of silence, like, I love your content messages, you're going to get more, how can I work with you today? Or more link clicks in your content. And that's what we want. You don't need a bigger audience. You just need an audience that is a raving fan that sees you as the obvious choice to hire for the thing that they need, right? And that starts with how you position yourself. Reminder, if you want to go deeper on this and more personalized, make sure you check out the link and let's schedule a call and find out what way would work best for you. But if you want to go deeper on this in a free way, check out my video on why no one's buying, and it's linked right here. And I will see you on the next one.